Hey, this is Anita. Anita Hit. Yeah. So, I'm here to give you an update on the calendars. And, you might notice I'm wearing lipstick again. It's not because I went to another job interview. It's because I was down at the pharmacy trying on all the lipsticks. Because I like free stuff, if you know what I mean. And so I was down there doing that. And one of the people from the pharmacy came up to me and she said, "Ma'am, you're supposed to be wearing a mask." And I told her, how am I supposed to wear a mask when I'm trying on all the lipsticks? Some people are so stupid. And she kicked me out of the pharmacy. Fucker. Thanks for ruining my morning. So yeah, so about those calendars. So, this guy really put me through the ringer for like 2 weeks. I was at the calendar store just about every day. And he just wouldn't get the calendars made. So at the end, after last time I did a video, I got in touch with him again. And he said, "Oh yeah, your calendars are going to be ready tomorrow." And I was like, yeah, I've heard that one before. But I went down there anyway, and they weren't ready. So I got pissed off, and I thought, this guy is like gaslighting me or something. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm pretty sure that he's got my calendars. Because he said they're not ready, but they're getting made or some crap. He told me some story, but it's like, you can't kid a kidder. So I knew that something was up. So after his shift, I followed him, and I followed him all the way to his apartment. And then I broke into his apartment to look for the calendars. Because I figured, maybe he's got them in there somewhere. Something's not right. So, of course, I got arrested. And I told them, you should be arresting this guy for dicking me around for 2 weeks. But they arrested me anyway. So, yeah. The calendars are done. And I've had them for a couple of weeks. But, honestly, I was so upset by what happened that I went on a bit of a bender. I got drunk. On wine. A lot of it, if you know what I mean. So I just spent a couple of weeks sitting around drunk on my couch watching reruns of Northern Exposure. I figured I might as well just do that and forget about the whole thing for a couple of weeks, because I was really stressed out because of that fucking guy. So finally I called my sponsor and I told her, sorry, I went on a bit of a bender because of that fucking guy at Cordia Copies. And she said, "Anita, you're going to have to deal with your resentments." She said having resentments was like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. And I told her, "What are you talking about? That wine was 100% organic. I would hardly call it poison." But she said I'd have to deal with my resentments anyway. And then she gave me a big talking to about accountability. She said, "Anita, you gotta finish what you start." People are always talking about finishing what you start. So I finished the bottle. But my sponsor was not talking about the bottle. She was talking about the calendars. So now I'm back on track. And I have to sell you these calendars as part of my recovery. So here's the calendar. Yeah, I'm trying to be accountable, So here's the calendar. And sorry, but most of the first month is over. But it's still a really great 3-month calendar. And you get to look at me looking sexy for the whole month of October. So in my opinion, it's still worth it. And yeah, I also couldn't figure out how to get your address and how to get paid, but I finally did figure it out. So I guess the program's working. I figured out that I just have to give you an email address. So If you want the calendar, just hit me up at thetruthergirls@yahoo.com, and you can give me your address and I'll send you the calendar, and I only want $5 for it. Shipping included. Shipping and handling, actually. So it's a pretty good deal, you know. So shipping and handling included, it's $5, and all you got to do is donate that to me on my Patreon, which the button is on my channel. So right there on the banner on the lower right hand corner. So if you want a calendar, that's all you got to do. Hit me up on Yahoo and hit me up on Patreon, and I'll send you the calendar. And I think I'll even autograph it for you just to make up for all the shit that I put you through. Because I got to work my program, if you know what I mean. And that's it. Yeah.
Shit,